Hello, 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 everyone. A little pop in surprise. I'm going to call this my quick Friday night bite. Okay. Feel like I haven't been here in a minute. It's like, see, this is March 1st. So, yeah, the last time I went live was in February. So it's been like about 3 weeks. So I missed you guys. I have to come on in and see how everybody's doing. Wish everybody a happy Women's History Month. Power to the woman. I know we got a couple of guys in the group, so power to y'all too. But I particularly wanted to get on today to give you guys a little bit of motivation. In fact, since it's March, and I don't know a whole bunch about basketball, but I do know March is March Madness month, as you can tell. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I do know there's like a series of basketball games and things going on like that. So I was like, ooh, March Madness. So I'm calling this my March Madness, like March Motivation Madness. How's that? Okay. Kind of making it up as it going along. And so let me do a quick check on the sound and make sure that I can be heard. So give me a second. I need to check on my phone and see. Yes. Okay. So you can see me, you can hear me, it's all good. And if you're watching me for the first time, which I know in the group, as you notice, I'm in the Side Hustle group this time instead of the business page. I'm trying to steer a little bit away from the business page doing the Facebook Lives only because if you're in this group, you're in here because you want to learn, you want support, you want to be with like minded entrepreneurs and things. So, even though, yes, you can see it on the business page too, I just felt like, I can give you a little bit more personal attention. And also, I noticed, Facebook has this whole algorithm, they change it constantly. And I feel like on the business page, I don't think people get a lot of notifications that I go live on the business page versus in the Side Hustle Circle Facebook group. I feel like you guys get notified a little bit faster, a little bit quicker. So that's why I'm like, I think I'm gonna ease on into the Facebook lives in the Side Hustle Circle group. I see Sharisa, I think that's how you pronounce it. Hello, how you doing? Let me know where you are watching from. I know everybody's all over the place, in different parts of the world. And let me tell you, Los Angeles, this has been the coldest, rainiest season ever. I feel like I've had a hat on my last three, maybe my last two, but I think it's the last two or three Facebook Lives I've had a hat on. And it's because, okay, one, all right, I've been a little lazy. Okay, I'm doing my hair ever since I cut it off, been almost a year now. So it's one of those things where I've gotten a little bit lazy. If I don't go get my hair done, then, it's kind of like, oh, well, I can't just put it in a ponytail like I used to. So now I either have to actually do something to it or I throw on a hat. And with this weather, oh my gosh, it's like every couple of days it's raining. So, and I have a press and curl. So, girls with their press and curls, we got to be careful about the weather changes. So I'm like, ooh, do I get my hair done, spend like, $60, $80 getting my hair done just so I can put a hat on so it don't get wet in the rain? I'm just like, whatever. But my goal is to actually get my hair done maybe this week, even though it's supposed to rain again, like 3 or 4 days next week. I'm hoping that I can get my hair done and actually wear it out. Definitely for the next Facebook Live, I'm going to have my hair done. Okay. I'm just going to put that out there, put that in the atmosphere. My hair's going to be done. Okay. But for now, okay, I have probably like 8 or so hats. I do like hats, but I don't normally wear them this much. But this winter season is just time. It's just bring them all out. So So back to what I was saying. March motivation madness. Okay. So it's that time of year. It's time. Some of you have been in the group, gosh, for almost a year. Some of you may have just joined. Some of you have been in here a couple of months or what have you. But it's time to shoot your shot. I would venture to say that the engagement in the group needs to be pepped up. Okay. So, like if I put out a survey or a poll or something, I might get a couple of responses. I'm putting the poll out to see what you need. Okay. To see what content I need to share with you in the group or in the page or wherever I share it, to see what resources I need to pull and say, hey, I have this, or do I need to create something that you need? So I would like for March to be this month to motivate. It's like 95, yeah, 95 people in the group. This should be your motivation, okay, to kickstart, shoot your shot. Now, this term, shoot your shot, I have to admit, I had never heard of it until about a year ago. Okay. So I was getting a little personal, but I was in this other Facebook group, and it was a black singles Facebook group, and it's like everybody was in there. Well, he didn't shoot his shot, so I started talking to somebody, and they be posting, all their personal information, and I heard somebody say, "Well, everybody, you see someone you like, shoot your shot." And I'm just like, what are they talking about? Shoot your shot, I'm just like, okay. And then after a while, I was like, oh, shoot your shot, like take a. It's an opening. Take it. Like go after it. Do what you need to do, kind of thing. Hey, Bridget. So I finally understood. I'm like, oh, shoot your shot means, take a chance, basically. So that's what I am motivating, hopefully, that you guys in the group will shoot your shot. It's time. If you have not started your business, and like you said you wanted to, because you joined this group because I know you want to have a business. If you have a business, you want to grow it, or you want to learn something new, or if you just don't have any ideas about it, then you're hoping to gain some kind of support, being, in a group of like-minded entrepreneurs, or people who want to be an entrepreneur. So it's time for you to shoot your shot. Okay, there's no more sitting and waiting and sitting and waiting. Because I'm gonna keep doing these Facebook lives and giving you content and stuff, but I'm giving. But are you taking the information and using it to propel you into moving forward with your business? That's what I want to see. I want to see, like everybody, all 95 people in here. I want to see, hey, I got a business. I got a business. I got a business. I got a business. For like Oprah, everybody got a business. That's what I want to see. That's my goal, is for everybody to get the idea for their business, start their business, create their business, launch their business, make money with their business. That's my goal. And I'm just here to support and give you whatever you need along the way. Okay. So this is the month that I'm going to give you a little push, a little nudge. Won't hurt. It won't hurt. But I feel like you guys need to step up and take that shot. Stop hiding behind, like, I'm in front of the camera. Okay. Don't hide behind the camera. Don't hide behind, whatever else you got going on, your job, your family, your other commitments or whatever. Stop hiding behind those excuses of why you haven't gotten started, or why you haven't moved forward, or why you haven't, revamped the business maybe that you had before and you want to start it all over again. Okay. So a lot of times when I am creating digital materials, right? Because that's what I do. That's what I enjoy doing, creating online classes, digital products, kind of like self-paced courses, things like that. When I want to create something new, I'll, put it out there in the group like, hey, what do you need? So what about 2 weeks ago, I think I had posted like, who has a business idea? Well, if you do you know how to make money with it? And if you do know how to make, do you know how to, use I forgot what the other one, like continue, be consistent with it, something like that. And we got a few responses. And out of those few responses, it was that people did not have an idea yet. They just kind of have things in their head, but hadn't zoned in on a business idea. And even though only a few people answered that question, like I said, there are 95 people in the group. I would venture to say at least 40%, and I think that's low. I think it's a lot higher. I think it's probably 60%. But at least 40% of the people in the group don't have a business idea yet. And you know how I know that? Because when you asked to join the group, you had three questions, remember? And one of those questions were, do you have a business? You know, and if you said no, then hey, that means you need to start from ground zero, from scratch. Or some of you said, no, I don't. I need some ideas. No, not right now, that kind of thing. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can create something to start from scratch. Because being that I've been an entrepreneur for almost 11 years now. Coming with up an idea is not new for me. So it's new for a lot of you, but it's not new for me. And I know the process that I have to take. Let's say if I want to start some new business or whatever next year, or whatever it is. So a lot of times I have to really dig down deep and go back into my Rolodex of memory of, okay, what do the people in this group need when they're starting from scratch? Okay. And so that's why I kind of try and pull you guys in engagement within posts, articles, and things like that to get a feel for what you need. So when I, put something out there, you should be asking questions. You should be letting me know. It's kind of that teacher student mentality. My daughter had a biology class and they took a test, and she was like, yeah, there were like two or three questions on the test that the teacher had never taught, but she put it on the test. And she said that she talked to her friends and everybody in the class afterwards, and they're like, yeah, the teacher didn't teach that. The teacher didn't teach that. And my first question was, well, did you tell the teacher that she put something on the test that she hadn't taught? And she said, no, nobody told the teacher. So it's one of those things, if you don't tell or you don't ask questions, then how is someone to know like what you need or what you want or kind of thing? So, I have to rush. I mean, because I'm a teacher, I can say, well, a lot of times teachers might not remember what they taught with sixth period versus fourth period versus first period. So she might have put something on the test that she thought she taught to period one, but actually only taught it in period 4 or 5 or whatever. But the moral of the story was you got to ask. If you need help, you could have raised your hand and told the teacher, hey, this question and this question, he didn't teach it to us. Maybe he taught it from another period. He didn't teach it to us. So that is what I'm trying to motivate you to do. Ask questions, clarify. If you need something clarified, if you want to know anything about, you guys pretty much know most of the stuff that I've done so far. I've had a brick and mortar, I've had a mobile business, I've had a home-based business. Hey, Gary, I've, written a few books, I've self-published. So these are the kind of things, questions, if it's something that piques your interest or you want to know some background on it, then you should be asking questions in the group. It's okay to post a question in the group. There might be 5 or 6 other people who have the answer to your question. Okay. So I'll approve any kind of questions you want to ask. We should be here to, each one teach one kind of thing. Because if I don't have the information, then I'll seek out the group and see who has some information, or I'll seek out some other resource that I have to get the information for you. So because I know this group, like I said, on the low percent, probably 40%, you don't have a business idea yet, but I think it's a lot higher. Hey, Geneva, I think it's a lot higher. So I took that, information that, you guys gave me from the poll, and I created a challenge. How does that Bill Cosby what was it, the Cosby Show, when they did the tap dancing? It was like, challenge. Yes, I'm giving you a challenge. Okay, it's a challenge. Put a 1 in the chat box if you know what I mean by challenge. Okay, So it's a 5 day challenge, not long. So it's not like a 30-day where you gotta, drink a nasty diet drink for 30 days and, report back and how much you lost weight. It's none of that. It's a simple, short 5 day challenge. Okay. Good, Carrie. So this is the nudge. Okay. Remember, this is March Motivation Madness. A challenge is a contest, basically. But this is not like you're not really competing against each other, but it's a contest of accountability. Okay. And you're trying to keep yourself accountable for actually following through with what you need to do to create a business idea so you can move to the next step. Okay, now you got your idea. Well, let's look at, planning out your business, trying to get your business plan. And then the next step, and then the branding and all that stuff that comes with it. But if you don't have that first step of an idea, then this is the month that you are going to finally make a decision on what business idea you want to have. Okay? So this is a push, this is the nudge. The March Madness motivation here is to get you guys all with a business idea. Okay? At the end of the 5 days, everyone in the group, if you did not have a business idea, you should have a business idea by the end of this 5 day challenge. Hey, Purity, you should have a business idea by the end of this challenge. Okay. So the challenge is going to start on March 11th. Okay. I'll be sending out the details and stuff probably either Sunday or Monday. Just depends on what I got going on. But more than likely, I'll send it out Sunday night. Sometimes I stay up late at night doing work and stuff. So I'll probably send it out Sunday night, maybe the latest Monday. And I'll give you all the details. And basically, I'll give you just a quick general of it. Like I said, it's a 5 day challenge. You'll get an email each day. So let's say it starts on Monday. You get an email saying, hey, the challenge is starting. This is your first assignment. So you'll get this like homework. Yes, homework. You'll get a homework assignment. This is all going to lead up to having your business idea. And then with that homework assignment, you'll each night, probably at 6 o'clock, usually 6 o'clock is my time. So it'll be like 6 o'clock every night from Monday through Friday. We will meet here and we will be accountable, okay, for your homework. So you will come in, you'll say, yeah, I got my homework. Cool. You can either put a picture of it that, hey, you did your homework. And we'll go through and talk about it, do a quick live, maybe like 30 minutes or so, not too long, a 30-minute live discussing any parts of the homework that you had questions about. Okay. And then the same thing on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday. Everyone should have a business idea by Friday. And then I actually have a little extra bonus for you on that Friday. Okay. So that is a quick overview of the 5 day challenge that's coming up in a couple of weeks. I'll start sending out some information, posting it on actually in the Side Hustle Circle and on the business page. I'm gonna post them both. If you're on my email list, you'll get it in your email as well, so that you know all about the challenge. Okay, so I'm excited because, like I said, I want everybody to have their business idea. Okay, so this is your month that you're going to shoot your shot. Okay, and finally make a decision on having your business idea in 5 days. Okay, I'm going to make you accountable for choosing something within those 5 days so that you can stop procrastinating on starting and start and keep on going. Okay, so there's no other questions. I want to just pop in, say hello. I missed y'all. It's been too long since I've been on the live. Just checking in with everybody. If you have any questions, always put them in the comments. I'll go back and check. If you're watching a replay, put it in the comments, any questions you might have, and I will answer when I come back from the replay. Okay. How's everything going with your side hustle, Purity? Is everything going okay with what you started? Because I know she had started, gosh, that was a couple of months ago, I think, the last time we talked. So, how's everything going? Just let me know if you have any questions or you need anything. Always feel free to either email me or put it in the messenger, whatever questions you might have. Okay. So, if there's no other questions, I'm going to say goodnight. This was just a quickie. I called it what, the quick Friday night bite. So that's all it was, just to let you know what's coming up. And that's not, I have plenty of other things coming up in March. And I'm trying to plan like 2 or 3 months ahead. Like last, what, in 2018, I planned like 6 months ahead. I was like doing real good. Okay. So right now I'm like, a month ahead. I'm trying to add on that another month. We got spring break coming up soon. So I think I'll kind of get back to my, 6 month plan kind of thing. But for right now, I got my month planned out pretty good and half of the month for the next month. But, this is what it takes, it takes some time, a few, sleepless nights. But you got all these ideas in your head. You got to write them down real quick or do a quick video, recording, something like that to get it all in there. All right. So you guys have a good evening. Enjoy your weekend. TGIF. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.